We're safer together when we all take decisions together, when we have a plurality of voices, and when all of us take responsibility for the problems and the solutions, when we're all seen as a solution to the problem, and when we all come together to make those decisions collectively.
I think it's important for governing bodies, for the Sports Ground Safety Authority and for all the relevant sporting venues to work together, to understand each other's remit, to understand what's best for spectators and understand what makes us safe within the game.
The SGSA are welcoming all sports grounds, and it's really enabled us to work together as partnerships without feeling threatened in any way about the decisions that we make.
I don't want to be in a situation where I feel at risk, threatened, so the attitude of those responsible for the safety management in the stadium is critical to me.
We're making sure that we're competent, we've got the right people in place, and I think that's so important, that we're not relying on governance to come in and sort of tell us what to do. We're actually accepting our own responsibilities and accountability.
We have a health and safety officer in the club, but obviously it's not only his responsibility for the safety in the stadium, so we're making all our department heads really responsible for looking in their own departments where they can improve the safety.
The best practice that has been achieved in the last 4 years is a phenomenally different place to where we were in the early 2000s.
So when I bring my boys with me to an event, I want them to have a great time, I want them to pick up the joy of sport, and I want them to be able to enjoy it safely and to really focus on what's happening on the pitch.
I think being part of that crowd and being able to celebrate a goal, or somebody hitting the ball for six, or whatever it is that's important to you at the time.
It's about facilitating a great event for them, and that's what the fans are prepared to support.
Stadiums in the future will be more connected than they are today, and that's mostly for media purposes and content, but it will also mean that we get lots more information that will help us manage stadiums and crowds more effectively and successfully.
So many skill sets in this exercise, whether it's police, stewards, safety officers, local authorities, SGSA. Between them, the totality is greater than the individual parts.
Collaboration is the key to everything. We live in a world that isn't that safe, and we do have to be mindful of everything that's going on.
People can't succeed in isolation. There's no point in having policing working in one direction, safety management working in another direction. Everyone involved in sports ground safety must work together to make the events successful, safe and secure.
When you're dealing with a wide group of stakeholders on an important issue, I think compromise is key to making things work and giving a successful outcome.
I think it's important that sport stands together and works together to make all events, whether it's football, rugby, cricket, as safe as possible.
In England, it will continue to be the safest place in the world to watch a sporting event.